Alright guys, we are back, 2025 Bassmaster Elite Series. Super pumped, it's been an awesome off season, new sponsors, Crush City, Skeeter, Pro Guide, you name it. Got tons of support and just pumped to get the season started. We just had 3 big days of practice on the St. Johns River, Palatka, Florida, and familiar place, been down here since 2015, and I need a big one here. I've never had a big event, I need one this week.
A Bassmaster Elite Series event. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, and this may just make it number 3. From Toowoomba, Australia, Fear My Heart, Carl Jocumsen.
So, I knew this was going to happen, but I hadn't heard about this bronco bug. Like, it had been flying under the radar, and we come down almost 2 weeks earlier to Florida just to get in the groove and start fishing. And as soon as I fished it, I called the guys at Crush City and I'm like, can you send me way more of these in some different colors? I didn't load up, and it's a super unique bait. It has this little hinge in here, and I just caught a bunch of fish on it and got a lot of confidence in it, and then come to St. John's, same deal is happening. And then while this was going on, Jacob almost wins the MLF on the Harris chain on it, catches a ton of giants, and so the bait is kind of blown up, which is really cool. It's just different. So I'm going to be flipping that this week. They've got one called a cleanup crawl. I'm going to do a little bit of punching. I've just had 3 full days on the St. Johns River. Been fishing here since 2015, my first year on the Elite Series, and I've had like middle of the pack events. I've had some absolute bombs, and I had one really good one, I think in 2022 or 2023. I ran all the way to Astor, had a 3-hour fog delay, and I had 18 pounds come back, and I was sitting in third. I led it into, you know, a solid event. So it's really hard for me to like get away from all the things I know, because we've just been here so much, but the river changes all the time, and it always gets one in an area. It's like, it's always here, it's the Springs, it's Astor, it's like somewhere. And so covering this place over 3 days is absolutely insane. But we ran all over, and I had a better day yesterday, and I end up catching my biggest ever crankbait fish on a DT10. Thing was 7-8 pounds, just a giant off a bar. And there's a ton of fish out there right now, all the baits out there, but they're really smart. They're hard to get to buy, so burning the crankbait, get a reaction bite.
Fish I've ever caught.
I can catch them doing that.
DT10
in the same area. I don't have to run too far. I can go flipping. They're in the pads. I've got 2 5-pounders on bed that I can actually see. I got a ton of bites in the canals. Just blind fishing down the canals, 4 bed fish, can catch some 3-pounders doing that. And then I actually got some really big follows on the glide, and then they would back in the pads. I think they're on bed, so I can go back and pitch to them. But here's the killer: tomorrow morning, 30 degrees, 2 degrees below freezing, with a high of 50. So welcome to Florida in February. We've just come off 2 weeks of absolute beautiful weather, full moon, fish spawning, amazing fishing everywhere. Everyone's just catching giants, and now Bassmaster Elite comes to town, and we've got a huge cold front coming in. And I've seen this before a dozen times down here. It seems to happen. So it's I kind of like it, because it makes you really have to adjust, think, slow down, and the person that wins this one is going to really have to figure it out. But I'm excited with what I've got, because I got a little bit of everything. Got that offshore stuff, got some spawners that are probably going to stay and hold, and it's 2025. We're back. Bassmaster Elite, St. Johns River, Okeechobee next, back-to-back events, and we're in the Skeeter right now getting rigged and ready to take them on in the morning.
For months for the Bassmaster Elite Series to be back in your life. Are you ready?
Morning. Good morning. Day one is here, man. It's crazy. It takes forever and then all of a sudden you blink and you're here. We're getting ready to rip. Boat 88, not the best draw when you want to run to a bed fish. But that's what we've been given. That's what you got to deal with when you get out there, and I'm fired up. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. Loving my rig. Kayla's about to drop us in. Ribs here. Beautiful morning. Bassmaster Elites. Let's go.
Oh, where you from?
From Australia.
What?
All the way
Down,
from
down,
Australia.
brother. Hey, that's class, dude. That's class to meet you. Good luck.
You
son.
too. Fired up.
We are 1 minute away from officially kicking off the 2025 Bassmaster Elite Series. The only Australian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Hear my heart.
There's one. They're all bass down there. Just hard to catch. Jeez. I don't know if a giant's gonna eat the drop shot, but best chance is when that's going down right there. There's obviously something happening there. I mean, you can get right so quick if I can just get them going. They're so keen on this little tiny shad that they just, yep, got him on the drop. That was insane. Good one too. It's a big one. Stay on. I think he came off. 5-6 pounder. Oh no. He ate it on the fall. Did a big jump, came off. That was a giant. Big spinnerbait fish. You can't lose them. You can't lose them at this place. Oh. There's one. Little better. There we go. Look at that fat thing. Oh, you just crushed my drop shot, I bet, but dude, I'll take these. Now she's all, now they're all taken off and stuff. God, they can't. Here we go. She's nosing on it. Ooh, I'm a bit nervous. Oh, it's a big one. It's the size of the bed. I just watched her spin and my line just went full slack. She didn't have it. Giant! Stay on, girl. Need you, girl. Need you, girl. Oh, damn, stuck in the freaking GoPro. Need you, girl. Come here. Give up, are you? Oh, she knows them pads are there. Holy cow. Yes! Woo! Hey dude, inside the mouth, you gotta check. Good? Hey? Didn't quit. Holy hell, dude. That is not quitting. Holy hell. I got all sorts wrapped up. Hey, we got a fist bump. We got one fist bump. Oh.
I thought you were gonna give up. I'm like,
Oh, I was this close, dude. I was this close, and then after I put the glide in there, she stayed, and I could tell she was just starting to get like worked up. Oh, Bronco bug. Okay, what do we got? 4. Need one more. Yeah. Oh, I know when I hit it, it just stopped me. God, that was cool. That was freaking cool. Number 5. I'm gonna have to get that yes, that's a nice one. I got like 13 probably. Just would have been an awesome day if I didn't have that 1 pounder. It was an awesome day. That bite was cool, but hi mate, good to see ya.
Carl Jocumsen with 5 fish here today.
Hey, that was
16
better.
pounds of 4 ounces.
Big.
Here's a net
Bruh.
10 pounds.
I got like 13 probably.
Here's a net
Bruh.
10 pounds.
Big one might have weighed a bit more.
Place currently. Not bad, 16.4. I like it. That is the reason why. 16.4. And that is a big addition to that limit right there.
Nice, nearly 7.
6 pounds, 14 ounces. Keep getting one like that in your limit. You'll do well in this tournament.
Yeah, it was a wild day, but just picked away at it, and that big fish obviously helped. I had a 1 pounder in there, so lost one other big one. It was almost a really, really good day, but just grateful to be back, loving to be with Bassmaster, and just never been more excited to be competing with Skeeter this year, but brand new FXR.
love running that thing up the river, being with Skeeter back in Australia, and then it was my first boat here in the US. So just unbelievable support this year. There was 3 Aussies there they are. 3 Aussies were at the ramp this morning. They flew over from Australia and had the Aussie flags, and just the support's unbelievable. And this year we got the Fear My Heart incentive going again for the elite. So if you're out there and you see one of the Elite Series guys doing something cool, showing heart, showing grit, showing all of those positive things that we want to see, let us know, and we're going to bring those stories to light and give them $1,000 thanks to Warrior Precast. So tons of positive things happening, and I just want to keep fishing this river. It's been tough on me in the past, and one more day to make that cut.
Keep it rolling. Hopefully have you here all the
Thanks,
way
Lisa.
through Sunday.
Hey, how was that? 16-4 with almost a 7-pounder. That saved my... I had a Florida Special in there, which is a 1-pounder, which sucks, and then I had another Florida Special, which is almost a 7-pounder. So I had a kind of that typical Florida bag, but I was one bite, that spinnerbait Bassman fish. It stays on. I got 20 pounds. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's one of those things. I burnt everything up, so get back to the camper and start game planning. Good day.
Cold man, my jammer should've put me in a slammer, cause I'm coming for the bands like I'm Carlos Santana. Tell me what you say, you never say it to my face. I might catch another case, let me throw it.
9 o'clock, one in the box. This is gonna be a grinder. It's freezing cold. Water temp's dropped. But I'm hoping I can still pick up a few that are possibly spawning, that are still locked on, you know. Those fish will just stay on sometimes, so they're really the ones I gotta catch. If that doesn't happen by, in a couple hours, I'm probably gonna run pads, start flipping, just really slow down, but I gotta fish a lot of new stuff today.
Tell me what you want, I'ma hold it
There's
down.
a good one.
Wait till you see me on
Oh yeah, I need that one.
now we going non-stop. Blame it on the way I was raised.
It's a lot bigger than what I got.
See a real deal that I'm gone.
It's for sure a big one that's just been caught in practice, or she knows the drill. Oh no, I got the male. Oh, ah! Oh, Woo-wee. Oh. She fell off, but it was inside the mouth. I can even see the hook mark. Ay, ay, ay. I thought it was her. Oh, my rod's out. Don't fall in. Get this on camera if I do. Let's go. Whew. She's sitting way off the bed now. Like, it's not like it was spinning and spinning, it was like going and coming back, and you just, like, you need to hit a 50-cent piece size, and trying to do that from the graph is hard. Stay on, stay on. Yes. That's awesome. The janitor is saving my butt right now. That's my best fish. 2.5.
He's the only angler ever to win an Elite Series event from Australia. Fear my heart, Carl Jocumsen. 16 pounds, 4 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish added that here today. 8 pounds, 14 ounces gives you 25 pounds.
No, I'm good.
You moving to 14th place. Gonna get a chance to sneak up tomorrow, or?
The weights are going to have to drop, so I think projected cut's probably right at 26. And but you know, cold, brutal day here. It was tough fishing, so I'm hoping. Keep your fingers crossed, the Aussies at home, and hopefully we sneak inside that 50 cut. You just got to survive St John's River. I've gotten better over the years here. I've only made 1 cut since 2015, but I got that big bite yesterday, almost a 7-pounder, and that's just a fish that you remember forever, catching it in the Elite Series, in a tournament down in Florida. I love coming to the St John's. It's a cool fishery. It's really hard to figure out, but I'm getting better, and hopefully this is enough to fish it there tomorrow. Going to get a little bit of a warming trend, and everything's good. Life's good. I got my wife and my little daughter here, and we're camping. We love Palatka. Been coming here ever since the Elite Series stuff for me in 2015. So thanks for having us, guys, and hope I get to fish tomorrow.
It says Matt, Chad, and Vegeta are the only ones that are up right now. Maybe something happened with that.
There's no way we're going to get in on 50th.
We're 8-13.
Hey, we made it, dude.
50th?
50th. Yeah.
No way.
I can Nelly dropped out by 1.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Made it.
How did we do that? Dude, that last one in that canal freaking made it in the Rodman.
The guys cheering.
Yeah, the cheering fish.
Hell yeah.
Oh well.
That's
Made
awesome.
Another cut. This was a brutal one for a lot of guys.
Morning, guys. Saturday morning, Saturday cut. Anytime you're saying that, it is a good thing. It's unbelievable against these guys. Like, right on 13 pounds, we're sitting in 50th, and then already on a cold front, then a massive freezing cold front comes through, blows 20, 30 all day, and water temps drop on the St John's River, and I snuck in by 3 ounces with 25.3. So without me, the cut didn't even drop. So unbelievable, but we're in the cut, we've got a shot, and we only got one way to move, and that's up, so let's go.
Got him! Giant! Giant!
Rubber, you stay still.
Good, stay there.
Yes, sir. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Did you see that? He missed it. He missed it on the thing, and
really?
I seen him boil right there,
Yeah. Awesome, buddy.
and he missed it, and I was and I popped it, and I just slow wind, and he eats it off my rod tip.
That is awesome. I won't put this in unless you want it. I'm just
Put that in.
outstanding, buddy. Good job.
5-pounder.
Good.
He's going to the big side. That's a bite. Got a good start. Caught a 5-pounder, a 2.5, and another one close to 2. And missed one. Dude, no one's in here, swimming a jig. First 5 minutes had 4 bites. 5-pounder came up, boiled on the swim jig like 6 feet from the boat, and I saw it boil and I slowed it down, twitched it off my rod tip, and it ate it off my rod tip. They're biting in here. This is why you don't get stuck what you found in practice. That's what I did yesterday. It's a big mistake. Being boat number 50, basically my plan was to start here and then fish my way down instead of going down and trying to end up here. And the worry is you're going to run into someone that has caught them, you know, from the previous days. So I don't want to do that, but being boat 50, I could see, and I caught them a couple in here 5-6 years ago. I knew these pads were here. I looked them on Google Earth last night and seen it had a little bit of depth on Lake Master, so I stopped in here. Swimming a jig, Crush City Mayor on the back, and they're crushing it. If I get 2 more bites between here and that end, I may not leave this stretch. It's a big bay, just scattered lilies. It looks perfect.
What should have been talking to you?
Number 4.
Okay.
Got him! Good one! Stay on, baby! Stay on! Yeah. Oh. Yes. Oh, I thought it was a giant. Did you see the water it moved? We're getting there, we're chipping away. 14 pounds isn't bad. On one big bite off maybe making tomorrow 18, 20, who knows?
Giant. Giant. Nada! Whoa, dude! I put it on 10 to get over on this deeper stuff.
Oh man.
Are you kidding me?
You know what?
Kidding?
God damn. What a deal, buddy. What a deal.
We said we were going to get one.
You did. That's right, bud.
Well, remember this was the deep section? And I put it on 10 and I'm like, bro. Elite Series event, a 3-time classic qualifier, Fear My Heart, Carl Jocumsen. Carl Jocumsen went in as the bubble boy in 50th place, nowhere to go but up, but he's gonna go up 25-2 to start the day, 18-9 to add to that, all the way up to 18th place with 43 pounds and 11 ounces. Wow, that is taking advantage of an opportunity right there. Some very valuable progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points as Carl Jocumsen has his quest to try and qualify for his 4th consecutive Bassmaster Classic. And
Today is a critical day, and I know it's the end of the season. That's when we talk about points, but these points are with the exact same amount, and you earned a bunch today.
Yeah, you got to sneak in that cut. You know, it was it's one of those things where back home and you're just watching your name fall and fall. Like I got a bunch of support from everyone here in the US and all the Aussies back home, and everyone's watching the weigh-in, and I got to 50th and the weigh-in ended. So this happened last year. You got to take advantage of those opportunities. I snuck in there, and then, you know, it's good lessons to learn. Instead of being stuck in your ways, what happened in practice, I just fished free today, and I went fishing. I went to areas that I never fished before, and I started catching them on a swim jig. So this is the best finish I've had on the St. John's River. It's been pretty brutal to me over the years, but I've stuck with it, and I'm learning, and caught all my fish this week on Cross City baits. I've had unbelievable support in the off season. Some of the biggest sponsors got behind me with Skeeter Boats and Cross City, so many cool things, and yeah, it's just love coming to St. John's. Appreciate all you guys. We've got some positive things going on. We have the Fear My Heart incentive. If you haven't seen that, we want to give $1,000 away thanks to Warrior Precast to one of the Elite Series guys that is doing something cool. Fear My Heart is a brand that I started back in 2010. It was just my mantra that I use to get up every day and fight against all the things that are against us day in, day out. There's no way a kid from Australia can make it to the top 100 guys in the world. Everyone said that to me since I was a little kid, and I kept fighting it. I had that heart, and I've made it to here, and I'm living out my dream. That's what Fear My Heart's about, and it resonates with people, you know, differently. And so there's tons of negativity to look at out there if you want to find it, but we're choosing to look at the positives. And last year there was just amazing stories of Elite Series guys doing cool stuff. So if you see a guy out there this week doing something awesome, making a big comeback, a jump, we're going to give them $1,000 and put their story up on the front pages and bring it some light. So living my dream. Thank you guys for showing up. These crowds are what I watched ever since I was a kid in Australia. The fans are what brought me from Australia to here. You guys make it. Love Palatka, and I look forward to coming back. Thank you.
Great program and a great finish.
What do you think?
Well, that was fun. 18 pounds to finish off St. John's River. That was awesome. That was swimming a jig all day, unreal. Some incredible bites, 5-pounder to kick the day off. That's the best finish I've had on St. John's by far, and what a way to start the year. Doesn't get any better than that. Just cloud nine, grateful, going to put the boat on, pack up camp, and then we're heading to Okeechobee. So didn't quite make the cut, but man, what a start. Probably in the 20s there somewhere, and I've jumped from 50th today, so today was a big day.